Hello again. Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Farming Valley. So it's been a day since the last episode, and I went ahead. I had to harvest pumpkins, and tomatoes, and wheat, and all that stuff, and yeah, get that final bit of summer in, right? And now today, our vacation has officially begun. So no more farming for the rest of the year. That's 2 months we've got. We've got enough money. I'm not worried about taking a month off, taking the fall off. Anyways, I just brought a bunch more cobblestone up here. It was like 10 stacks, running like 10 stacks through here. If you take a look, we have about 3.5 stacks of gravel, almost 2 stacks of sand, about a stack of glass that has come through, and this one has a little over a stack of glass, and I don't want that. Thank you. So today what we're going to do, I was thinking, and my priority right now is getting clay production in place. Getting clay, I want to get the creosote and the steel and all that stuff. But priority right now is bricks. I need so many bricks for this, and I can't really set up the actual storage area. I did come up with an idea for the storage area, and I'm super excited about it. But the things I'm really going to need a lot of for that are glass, bricks, and treated wood. Okay, and I mean, we've got everything in place for glass. That's fine, but I do need cobblestone automated, like creation of it, so this system is constantly running, right? Then I'm going to need the clay production side of things. I can't do the cobblestone or the clay until I have mana. I can't do mana until I have the tree farm, because I want to get this stuff up out of the floor and get it so that the materials are traveling to like an actual permanent place, because I can't really do the redstone control until I get them in the permanent place. So I'm at a spot right now, right? So today what we're going to be working on is the tree farm. We're going to be working on that and getting that in place, and that's what I built this out here for. We're going to be going with a max size, one of the 5x5x4 farms that what I wrote it down here, how many blocks we're actually going to need. We are going to need a whopping 440, or it's gonna farm 440 blocks of land. I'm gonna need 100 farm blocks. It's gonna be expensive. I think farm blocks are 500 or 1,000 a piece. I can't remember. Going to be a very, very expensive setup today. We're gonna eat through some money, but this is like the big money consumption that we have for the year. So I'm gonna pop down to the storage building, and I need about 440 stone bricks. I mean, you can use other stuff. I'm not gonna go into detail about all the different things you can use, cracked stone and bricks and all those different things that you can use for this. But we're gonna be going with just stone bricks. This stuff's gonna be hidden. It doesn't really matter all that much what it's made out of. And honestly, with the way the factory's set up, well, bricks would match too, but right down here we have this cobblestone that kind of looks like stone bricks. So it'll work. It'll match and it'll work. So, goodbye! Alright, so what we're going to do is we have to lay out all these stone bricks. And we're going to start with that part, just so we can get this stuff laid out. And basically, all this section here on the inside needs to be stone bricks just right below the cobblestone. Well, except for the very, very middle, like 5x5 in the middle. It's not going to be stone. But I will say this and clay are like the two big setups that are going to make my life so much easier. Like, so much easier, because I use so much wood. But this is also going to provide us with charcoal. This is going to provide us with apples. This is going to provide us with saplings, which we can in turn use for like forestry biofuel if we want to, which we will be doing. Not to mention it's going to provide us with, you know, I don't know, all kinds of things. We'll have all the apples we could ever need as far as a food source. Charcoal, treated wood, wood planks, just all kinds of stuff. All kinds of good things that are going to come from this. Also mana. We're going to have, in the factory, I'm going to use an endoflame setup because I want everything up here to be automated early on. So, like down there, we're going to be using probably entropiniums is what I'm thinking. But that'll be a little bit later on because I don't have the gunpowder setup going. So, actually, I'm sorry. We just need a 3x3, don't we? This is a small one now. I almost forgot they changed it. because I think used to the small one the one that's small now was the large one before, I think. But anyways, it's a 17 by 17 circle-ish shape, and 3 by 3 in the middle that we're going to be using. So it's actually only 36 blocks. I was thinking about upgrading it and making it like the full-size large one that's like 27 by 27, but really we don't need that much wood. We're going to have more than enough, I think, with the small one running. So yeah, we're going to stick with this. Because I use a lot of wood, but to me a lot of wood's like a couple stacks, you know. Like, and it's like, whoa. You know, maybe 8 stacks or something when I'm building a structure and, you know, using a lot of it. Uh-oh. That was kind of awkward. I actually meant to sleep before this day. Yep, but that's okay. That's okay. So, anyways, we got the blocks laid out. I'm just kind of now I've got to. Well, I guess I'll tell you what. While we're waiting for the shops to open, namely the blacksmith shop, he is the one that has the farm blocks, right? I think so. No, it's the poultry farm. I was thinking it was the blacksmith shop. And the poultry farm, nobody's here. When does she open? Monday through Saturday. Cool. Okay, well, I'm going to check the blacksmith when he opens. I want to say that he had them too. But I could be wrong. It may just be the poultry farm. But anyways, let's pop back up to the factory where things are kicking along here. And even if it is the poultry farm and I have to wait till tomorrow, that's fine. It's not really a big concern, because I have other things that I need to be working on in addition. So, let's see, the farm blocks are going to be there and then down. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That it's got to come down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run out some stone bricks so that we can actually walk underneath this. And we're going to have it accessible from the factory so you can actually walk back into here if you so desire. And then... see, do I want to make it level with the farm? Yeah, I think that would be fine. And then we'll just bring this out just a little bit more. Yeah, so like right in there. And this may, long term, this may change from stone bricks. I'm not for sure. I might actually leave it as stone bricks because I think it'll look fine, but I might change it. We'll see. So there we go. We got a little platform. I'll probably expand it out a little bit. And we'll add walls and stuff to it in time, but not right this second. And then I'm going to go ahead and just burrow back. And I need to get up underneath the factory, and then I'm going to have to go to where I want it to be, I guess, and mark it. Because what this is going to be, there's going to have to be a conveyor system that pulls items from the farm and brings them up to the factory itself. And I'm going to be doing it underground, but then we're going to have the conveyors come out of the floor, right? And connect it to the conveyor lines, you know, and then go wherever they need to go. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the conveyors come out like right here, maybe. Because then they'd come out and they'd hook into the conveyor line that has like all the stuff coming down it. Yeah, I think so. I think that's where I want it. So let me just go ahead and mark this spot. So we'll say here. And then we'll just pop down here. Take a little bit of damage in the process. That's fine. Okay, right there is where we need to be. Okay. That works. And then we're going to have some kind of an access tunnel that kind of comes down inside of this. And so what I'm probably going to do is have the access tunnel actually probably coming from this side. And question, don't we have a hatch? Oh, that's right. I haven't added Melissa stores to this pack yet. I'm going to. I just haven't done it yet. I may have to do that because I'm wanting to do the hatch from Melissa stores, maybe, and have it open up and lead down into this. So I'm not exactly for sure placement just yet. So I'm going to wait to put that in for right now. Oh, and the shops are open. Let me dump all this stuff off. And we'll go visit the shops. I'm going to have to get more conveyor belts today, probably. Okay, he does not have the farming blocks. I could have swore somebody else had those. Also, the blacksmith is repairing our axe right now. I'm going to grab like 10 silver because I do want to get that upgraded. We're also going to have to do a little bit of mining this year. because I would like to get the stuff together to upgrade tools again this year, which will bring us to, I think it's what, platinum is the next one. There we go, and this I can do. Okay, come back in 3 days and we'll have an axe. Let me go ahead and shape this up kind of where our conveyors are going to run. Just a little bit more here. Okay, and right now I'm just kind of bringing stone bricks along where the conveyor's going to run. The conveyor's probably going to be raised, so it'll be like, you know, right in this level. But I'm just kind of bringing this down so we know. And plus I'm going to do the floor the same. I'll probably keep the stone bricks, honestly. And then I'll decorate out the walls so they're a little bit different. But or I might go with concrete. I don't know for sure. I'm so goal-oriented right now, like, I just want to get the automation in so I can make things and do things. Okay, so it's about to be dark. I'm going to go ahead and sleep, I do believe. Just so we can go ahead and push into the next day because, wow, we have 618,000 gold. I just now noticed that. Is that terrible? The chicken lady opens up really early. Like, really, really early. So I'm going to go ahead and swing by her store real quick. Yeah, 5 to 11. Sounds good. There's what I want. I still need to get like incubators and stuff like that, but I want to go with 36 farm blocks. They're 2K a piece. I'm glad I didn't go with 100. That would have hurt to have to buy that many. So let's go ahead and get 36 of these. And I'm going to go ahead and get, let's go ahead and get 50 actually. I'm going to use these again later. And she doesn't sell like the hatch and stuff. You actually have to craft those. And then I'm also going to want to get the gearbox right here. It's going to be 310 gears, which I've got a bunch of metals up here. So that's not a problem. No, I don't. Is it up in the factory maybe? Did I take and put the 10 up here? Or did I just use all the 10 that I bought? Because I bought a bunch of 10. And it's starting to look like I used it all. No. No. Oh. Yeah, I used it all. Okay. So I need the blacksmith to open to make the gearbox, but that's fine. We are also going to need to get ourselves a hatch, which is more 10 gears. So we're up to 5 10 gears. Then we're just going to need a trapdoor. Let me just grab... I'll just do it in dark oak. That's fine. Dark oak trapdoor. This can be... yeah. Can be used. And then we're also going to need farm hatch, the farm valve, which is another 10 gears. So we're up to 6 10 gears. And then there's the farm control. And for that we're not going to need any 10 gears. So, but we are going to need golden electron tube, which is going to take a thermionic fabricator. We don't have a thermionic fabricator, do we? I want to say no, but I'm not 100% sure actually. Actually, part of me wants to say yes now. I don't know. Do we have a thermionic fabricator? If not, I'm going to have to make one. We do not have a thermionic fabricator. Okay, so that is crafted with sturdy casing bought from the blacksmith, glass, gold, and a chest. Pretty simple. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. We're also going to need some an energy cable and an energy connector, and a lever, I would say, to shut it off would be a good idea. Alright, the blacksmith opens from what to what? 10. Okay. There it is. There's 10. I'm also going to need a sturdy casing. That's 20,000 for that. And then I'm going to need... wish it was this easy to get quartz enriched iron on all the mods. I've been making so much of that stuff. And then I'm also going to want to get the 10, I guess. Yeah, 10 ingots. 1, 2 stacks. They're only 6,400 a piece. Or for a stack. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, so I'm going to need 6 gears. So 2410 for that. Let's pop on over. And actually, since we're going over there, I'm just going to go ahead and craft up a thermionic fabricator. And get the stuff that we're going to need to make our electron tubes. So, let's see. Thermionic fabricator is 4 gold, 3 glass, and a chest. Okay. And then in addition, we're going to need, what is it? 5 pieces of gold for the electron tube. We're also going to need a couple pieces of redstone, and then a couple pieces of redstone for the farm block control. piece. What the farm block control does, if you're not familiar with it, it's fairly newer, I guess. I think it was, I want to say it was 1.7. It may have been 1.10 that added it. I'm not for sure, actually. But it allows you to have redstone control over your farm. So we can shut it off with redstone, so definitely want that. I want to start getting some work tables set up too. Or just get into refined storage. I guess that would work as well. Oh, I'm also going to need a piece of glass to make the electron tube. Oh, and a lever. I want a lever real quick. And there we go. And I've got all these trap doors. Let me just dump these things. I mean, we used up all the money I made on the last day of summer pretty quickly, but we still have $500,000. So, and I've bought the most expensive stuff now. Forgot power stuff. Man. I guess while I'm over here, I can go ahead and drop down that. And let me take this off for a minute. My inventory's bad again. And we'll go ahead and dump that into there. And then we're going to go ahead and lay out a recipe here. Gold like that. Redstone. There you go. Now we just need power and liquid resource too, which is going to be the glass. But okay, MV wire coil and a connector, and that should be it. Now we should be good to get the... I mean, we'll be able to set up the multi-block, like, now. After we craft this stuff, because everything else other than the tin was, like, pretty easy. It was mainly, I think, just glass. I should have... Well, I can actually pop into the factory and get glass now, so... Alright. So what we're going to do is we'll just pop down here, take a little bit of damage, and stick that thing on there. And you cannot attach this wire here. You cannot attach it. You cannot. Oh, it's because I'm using LV. GG me. You know how much the factory is going to make the house so much easier to build? Like, it's going to be crazy. Alright, so we'll connect that up, and it's going to start getting power now. Go. Oh, I grabbed a... Oh my gosh, I grabbed a relay and not a connector. Okay. LV wire connector. Connect that up, and you can see the red bar is going to start filling up, and it's going to melt this glass down. It's going to give us a little bit of liquid glass, and then we'll get our things that we want. Hey, I made 10 plates. Yes! Good. Because that's exactly what I wanted to make. God. I'm going to get this right one day, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to have gears, and we're going to have electron tubes, and there will be much rejoicing when that day comes, I swear. Okay. Switch that out. And then we'll run the tin through. And there's our golden electron tubes. Now you'll notice the bar keeps filling up. I'm just going to put a lever here and power that off. There we go. There we go. And that way, you know, it doesn't keep just wasting energy. Even though this energy is free and passive and, you know, it's not really going to have any impact if it's using it or not, I still don't want to waste it. Okay, so there's all of that. And then let's pop back over to... Actually, let's just pop up to the factory, in fact. And I want to get... Let's see, the farm gearbox. Let's get one of those. Let's get the farm... Let me actually put some of these blocks up real quick. Okay, so we got the farm gearbox. We're going to need the farm hatch. We're also going to need the farm... that one actually, the next one takes glass. Hey, I'm going to take damage. Oh, these climbing claws, but I can't bring myself to take them off because I've been using them so much. And then we've got the farm valve. And then lastly, the farm control. Okay. And really, I can put these golden electron tubes away because I only need the one for right now. We'll end up using those things, but not right this second. Okay, so let's head down. Okay, these are coming off. They're starting to bug me. They're coming off. Let's come down here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to lay out our farm blocks. And the first layer here is going to be level. There's a lot of different ways you can build this. And then we're going to come down like 4. And then... Let's see, this one we'll go ahead and build out as farm blocks as well. See, what do I want the redstone control for this? Because you have to apply redstone to the top or the bottom. We will be applying it to the bottom for sure. I guess we'll put the control setting right here. Farm control is going to be right there. And then we're going to have the farm hatch setting... Actually, no. I want the farm control to be Yeah, actually I want it here. I want the hatch setting right here. This is where items are going to be input and output. So farm hatch, farm control. On the back side I'm going to put the farm valve, which is where water is input into it. And then on this side, we're going to put the gearbox setting right there, actually. And then the rest of this, we're just going to fill it all in with farm blocks. There we go, and you'll notice that we get a band around that when the multi-block is formed, and that tells you that your multi-block is formed, okay? And if we open this up, this is what it looks like. You can see that we're going to need power, we're going to need water, we're going to need a socket, which we'll get into that in just a second. And then right here is where fertilizer goes, and then this is input, this is output, okay? Alright, so now what we need to do is, I guess, there's a lot of stuff that we're going to have to, a lot of components that we're going to have to plug into this. I guess first up we're going to do the water. Let's pop down to the storage building. I'm going to want a pump from Immersive Engineering. Yeah, I do believe. Yep. Okay, so we're going to need fluid pipes. We're going to need iron mechanical components, which we've got. Iron plates, which are not a problem. The fluid pipes are just comprised of iron plates. One of these days we're going to get like a metal roller as well. So altogether we're going to need like 6, 7, 8... actually, you know what? I'm going to need more fluid pipes. I don't necessarily need more. Maybe I'm going to need more. I'm going to go ahead and make more. So we'll go with like 15 iron. I think will be good. Go ahead and turn that into plate form. So let's grab... Starting to get low on iron again. I'm going to have to go mining between episodes, I think. At least a little bit of mining. And I'm not going to forget this time. I'm going to grab our plate press and switch this out. There you go. And we'll get that iron running through. And these are just extra. I went ahead and picked up some extra because we're going to need them later. And I wasn't too concerned about it. Plus, I've played some packs where like the farm gearbox and stuff take a lot more to craft. So I was like, well, just to be on the safe side, we'll get some extras. So let's see. While that's running, up here in the factory, do I have MV stuff up here? Or is it all down the storage building? Looks like it's all down the storage building. Oh, I've got iron plates. Ha, ha, ha. That's fine. Oh, I need refined storage so bad. Alright, so we'll just get our MV wire connectors, our relays, and our wire coils real quick. And let me pop back over to the house. I love this teleport book because it doesn't really take all that much XP to teleport. It really, really doesn't. Okay, iron plates are done. Let's go ahead and grab our bicycle. And let's pop back up to the factory. Let's get a iron mechanical component. And let's grab our fluid pipes and our fluid pump. Aha, achievement. Under pressure. Okay, now I'm going to have to run power down into this room. And I don't know exactly how I want to do this. Honestly, for right now, I'll go ahead and tell you it's probably going to be a temporary placement. So I'm going to run a power line over to there. And then we're going to put... let's see. If I was to set like a relay here, would it reach that? Just because we can. There we go. Awesome. Awesome times. Okay. And then I'm going to put a relay setting. We'll put one setting like right there. And then I'm going to put a wire connector down here onto our gearbox. And I'll just put it setting right there is good. Okay. And then all I have to do is just plug this power up to that. And we should have power inside of this thing. I just want to get power over here. I don't know where the power bar is, though, on this. I thought there used to be a power bar, but I guess not. But it's not giving us the power warning, okay? So I'm happy. And we're also going to need power for our pump as well, so. Alright, and then for our pump, let's go ahead and set this thing up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it back. I'm actually going to put it back just right here, I think. So I'm just going to do, like, just like a little well setting here. And let me get just a couple buckets here. And we'll just go down here and get a little bit of water. And speaking of water, I need to go buy... Yeah, I'm going to go by there in just a second. I need to go by and get some bottles of water. Because we've only got like 2 left in our house. Okay, I'll tell you what. We're going to put the... we're actually going to stick this thing down like right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hit this side here and say this is input, so it's blue. And then right over here, this side is orange. And then I'm going to have to give it a redstone signal. Let me actually grab this. I'm going to pop down to the storage building real quick. I need to go get water. Is what I need at the moment. Oh, I just dumped all my stuff. Well, actually, I only need an MV wire coil and... Well, I might just take it. Really don't have any space for water bottles at the moment. There we go. That should be good. That should be good. This is how real people do it. I did clean out my inventory a little bit there, but still. Ring of magnet for the win. Because you're able to take lots of things home with you. Alright, that is filled, and I still have a lot of water. A whole lot of water. I really do need to expand that drawer just so I can like stock up like once a year and just have just like a ton of water for the year, but alright, so that's taken care of. Let's pop back up there and oh yeah, I need redstone. I do need some redstone control for this, so let me grab that, we'll just make a lever and then back up to the factory. Let's do this. Oh, where are we at? We have 5.5 stacks of sand, over 11 stacks of gravel, 2.5 stacks of glass. How's this coming along? 2.5 stacks there. So I'd say we're definitely a lot better on those type things now with the passive creation, but I may bring some more cobblestone up here next time I have to pop by the storage building. But okay, so the farm valve is setting right there, and so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run pipes over. And this side here, the orange side, we're just going to bring that over like so. And then all we need to do is, first up, let's give it a little bit of power. So wire connector, and then I'm going to put a relay. I wonder if I can connect this up. Okay, I can connect it to there, that's fine. And then we'll just run power over to this. So there we go, it's got power. Now you'll notice this doesn't have any water in it at the moment, but then if we take the redstone signal, and we'll just stick the lever on the side here, hit that, and there we go. Now we're getting water. And that's going to be more than enough water to run this farm. It's going to be more than enough. I could honestly probably use the same pump and run it to like 2 or 3 farms, and it would still be plenty. So it's like a bucket a second, roughly, somewhere around in there. Okay, so we've got water, we've got power. Now, we're also going to need to do our socket and our fertilizer to get this thing up and running, and then we're going to have to do conveyors for it. So, appetites. That is something I'm wondering about. It's bought as ore at the mining hut. Okay. Well, awesome story. The mining hut's going to be closed right now. There are other ways to make fertilizer, and we're going to look at those in just a second. I just want to see if the mining hut is open. Because if it is, I'd like to go ahead and just buy some apatite to get us started. And that may just be the way that we go. Yeah, he's not in here at the moment. He is open from 11 to 4. Okay, yeah, we totally missed him. And it's Monday to Saturday. He'll be open tomorrow. Okay, because what we're wanting to make is fertilizer. Now, you can do this with apatite. You can also do it with saltpeter, red sand, and dirt. Okay. Is there any passive way to generate saltpeter? I don't see it. Oh, the circuit board. We're going to need to make one of these. So, for this, we're going to need, first up, a soldering iron, which is made in the carpenter, iron, and bronze. Well, actually, technically, I don't need the soldering iron, now that I think about it, because, yeah, we're doing an arboretum. So, I mean, we're going to do a managed tree farm, so we don't actually need that. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. I got sitting there, and I was like, wait a second, do I actually need that? No, I don't need it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. I don't know anything. Okay, so, I think that's pretty much everything. We just need the apatite from the miner's place, and then I need to make conveyor belts. That's the other thing that I need to do. I do need to make a bunch more conveyors. So let's go ahead and do that. So leather, iron, redstone, lots of fun things that I'm always low on. Let me grab like a good stack of rotten flesh, and we'll just pop over, and hopefully we've got the mana in there. I need to put more coal in there. But I haven't been putting coal because we're on the cusp of getting charcoal. And so I'm like, well, do I want to waste coal right now or keep that for coal coke? And I'm kind of leaning towards coal coke. So, I mean, we're very, very close to charcoal right now. Go! There we go. Stack of leather. Easy as pie. And I think I've got iron up at the factory, right? I hope. Let's just pop up there and find out. Yes, we have iron and we have redstone. Awesome. Because I'm also going to want a hopper or two. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get at least... Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just go ahead and make 2 hoppers. I think I only need 1 right now. We're not going to set the output up. Well, yeah, we will. Yeah, we are. We're not going to do the automatic input. That's what I was trying to say. At least I think that's what I was trying to say. Alright, so there's another almost 3 stacks of conveyors. And it's definitely not too many, I can promise you that. And we're going to set up a hopper. Let's see, the conveyor system is going to start right here. And then we're going to have a hopper. That's cool. I appreciate that. We're going to have a hopper setting right there that... Uno momento. I have a problem. Okay. Anyways, conveyor's going to come out right there, and then we're going to have a conveyor. It comes out. Oh wait, what am I doing? Let me shift this over a little bit. I'm trying to connect into the gearbox for whatever reason. Okay, so the conveyor comes out right there, and I'm going to pull that up for right now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have this come up. And we're going to go ahead and lay this out in stone bricks first. Okay, so conveyors are going to pull all the items down along through here. I need to get a chunk loader for this factory. Like probably 2, maybe, to have the cobble works thus far and the tree farm loaded. Oh, we're about to have wood, though. Automatic wood. I'm still going to have to stock it with apatite and stuff, but, I mean, the sand is automated. The apatite, I just go buy a bunch. There we go. Aha. We are now in the factory, which I'm going to clean all that stuff up down there. You won't be able to see the grass. It's going to actually look like, and around here is actually going to be different, too. It's going to look like the conveyor's, like, coming up out of the floor and bringing items with it and stuff. And then for right now, we are going to pump this right over into the back of this. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Like, is it that important that I get a lamp set up? And I'm going to put a conveyor right there, and then we'll do conveyor setting there. And then we'll have a conveyor, oh, whoops. Conveyor setting there. Okay, so the items are going to come up, and they're going to get deposited into the drawer controller. Alright, so now I'm really just waiting on the apatite. So, let me... I'll tell you what, let me pop down to the storage building really, really quick. There's a couple things that I'm going to want to go ahead and grab, and that is, I'm going to want a piece of oak wood, which I don't have. That's awesome. Okay, never mind, scratch that. I'm also going to want a bunch of dirt, right, because it's going to need a place to plant this. So let me just get, I've only got 181 stacks of dirt. And we'll take this over here to the factory real quick. I'm also going to have to set up some drawers, but I'll do that in just a moment. Alright, so dirt goes in that slot. Leave me alone. I need to sleep. And I want that Enderman, in fact. Because he might have a pearl for me, and that means I can make a chunk loader. Ha! Okay. Barely survived. Let's pop back down to the storage building. I'm going to want an oak sapling and an apple. And I'm also going to need some oak wood. Okay, there's oak wood. And then we'll just pop up to the factory. We've almost got this set up. Okay, so we'll drop oak wood. We'll just put it right into there. Apple right there. And not rotten flesh. Oak sapling right there. This farm can also produce some sand as a byproduct because I'm not for sure about sticks. and birds' nests and that stuff. Not for sure. I'm just going to have to wait and see what comes out of this. But it'll also produce sand whenever the dirt, like, dehydrates and dies out, but we've already got sand in there, so that's not a problem. Okay, so now all I need is the apatite to make the fertilizer, and we're good to go. Okay, his shop should be open, but he's not here. So I'm almost wondering if he's not living in the nether right now. Let me grab these monster balls. And we're going to pop in here and see if we can find our NPCs, because they've gone missing. He was here not that long ago, but there he is. Can I not? Okay. Well, I can shop here. That's good. Let me get like a stack of apatite ore. And there we go. Haha. Okay, that's perfect. And hey, little kid. There we go. I'll take these guys back, and I'm going to break this portal. It needs to be moved because it's too close to the NPCs, and they just love this place. And it kind of drives me insane. Well, there we go. No more nether portal over here. And I'm just going to release my NPCs. There we go. Okay, so we bought that stack of apatite from him, and I've got a fortune pick. I guess technically we wouldn't have to, but it's going to save us money, so... Alright, let's lay this stuff out, and then break all this stuff down. We're getting about 4 and 5 per ore, so that's not too bad. I'm not going to worry about breaking all this stuff down. I'm probably going to go ahead and get, like... Well, honestly... Whoa! Okay, that's enough. That is enough of that. Alright. And this way we've got some apatite ore for later. I might actually go ahead and buy like another stack. It's kind of like a backup stack. Just so we don't run out of apatite. I think I bought... Okay, I just bought one stack. Okay. It's not very expensive, so might as well. And then we'll pop back up to the factory. And let me get 2 stacks of sand. And... we'll make our fertilizer. Which, oh man, this is going to make a lot of fertilizer. Because I think this makes like, what, 8 at a time? 5 at a time? Yeah, 5 stacks of fertilizer. And then all we have to do is kill the baby zombie that's coming up here on chicken back. There we go. And I tell you what, I can go ahead and connect this conveyor. Since I set the filters for the drawer controller, I guess I can go ahead and plug that up. And then let's go ahead and give it... oh, I need to give it saplings too. There's fertilizer. It's only going to hold 1 stack at a time. And we can see that it's starting to lay this out, this hummus. And it's going to start filling out the farm with the dirt. Okay, so then what I want to do is I'm going to go get some saplings. I'm going to get like... let's pop down to the storage building. And let me take and set this fertilizer into a drawer here. We'll just put it back here. There's 4 stacks of fertilizer. I've been meaning to do those monster balls for a while now. And then give me... Let's see. I think I've got space. I'm going to go ahead and just get 6 stacks of saplings. Because I have plenty. And then I'm going to get like 2 stacks of dirt or something. So that it has those for later. And that should be good. So we'll pop back up to the factory. And we'll get this thing up and running. I'm so excited because now I don't have to like cut wood anymore. And, oh, I was 1 block off. Oh, it's only 3 wide. Okay. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really make any difference. Either way. Come on up, zombie. Oops. There we go. Okay. We'll restock that dirt. And here's the saplings. And you can see that filling out the farm didn't take hardly any fertilizer. Planting, I mean, it's going through a little bit, but it's about to be fully planted. Like, right now. No, well, not quite. There we go. So, that fertilizer is going to last a while. It really, really is. And look at that. And what's going to be nice is if I was to... Let me actually grab like a piece of this fertilizer. Let me grab a few pieces. Because this stuff works like bone meal. And... there we go. There's a tree. And if we give it just a minute... There we go. See, it's breaking the tree down, and if we take a look here, there goes the wood, there goes the saplings, there goes an apple, and they're getting sent down our little conveyor system. And then if we pop up here, I do need to put like glowstone, like lighting up there for the trees so they'll grow at night. I'll do that. Honestly, I might just do it off camera. So just put like a little bit of lighting. There goes wood. There goes wood and saplings. And the little apple straggler. And then if we take a look, we have 2 apples. We have 1 sapling. We have 5 wood at the moment. Oh, the saplings are not going in. Oh, you know why? Because they're forestry. They're apple oak saplings. They're not standard saplings. Okay, let me grab my key real quick, and I'll fix that. There we go. Apple oak saplings. Aha! Okay, so now we'll have wood coming in automatically. And like I said, I'll put some lighting up there, like right out there. Actually, you know what? For right now, eventually I'm going to do like some glowstone and stuff, but for right now this will work. And it just harvested like 3 trees, I think. So we're about to see a bit of wood come up out of here. And I'm super excited. It's just going to make my life so much easier. Because this is something that's just going to passively run in the background. And I will say between this episode and next, I'm probably going to do a little bit of mining. I'm also going to try to get a couple ender pearls so that we can make chunk loaders for the factory. Because it's something that we're going to start needing. Especially with the wood farm running. Like, look at that. Look at that. And I don't have to cut wood anymore. And look at those trees. I mean, they're growing. I believe they get actually a speed up effect being on the forestry farm. If I recall correctly. I could be wrong, but I believe they get a little bit faster growth on that than like if we were to just go out there and plant them. Plus there's like a ton of saplings. You don't ever plant that densely, but with an automatic farm, it works out. So already we have gotten a half a stack of wood, 9 apples, 11 saplings, and it's only been running for like a couple minutes. And if you take a look at the fertilizer, this is something that's going to... Honestly, I'm probably going to just stick a hopper on this and pump fertilizer into it. I actually should have probably put the hatch on the side, maybe. There goes more wood. I don't know. I'm going to play around with it because I'm not for sure how conveyor belts... I usually have used pipes in the past, like Buildcraft or something, and you just pipe stuff in and it goes to the right place. So I'm not for sure, like, with the hoppers and stuff that we have access to, I'm not for sure where it's going to send, like, saplings and stuff like that. But I need to actually have saplings routed back through to this farm. But that's fine. I'll take care of that. We'll take care of that, like, next episode or something. We've got wood coming in, so if I have to walk over there every once in a while and throw in some saplings... Throw in some fertilizer, throw in some dirt. Well, I won't have to throw in dirt for a very long time. Leave me alone, I'm almost dead. Leave me alone. Yeah, I'll no longer have 0 wood, and that means we'll probably put up the mayor's building before too long, because it's not going to take that system very long at all to build up, what, 10 stacks of wood, or whatever it was? It's not going to take all that long, so. Anyways, let me go ahead and sleep real quick. Anyways, major game changer today, because wood automation is going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. We've already got over a stack of wood now. In the short time it took me to walk down there and sleep, so yes, awesome. Alright, but anyways, I know the episode's running long, so I am going to end it out here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button, and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already, to stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.